15, Sophie Maxwell. Number 22, Kayla Buse. And number 24, Bree Balancelli. And now the starting lineup for the McMinnville Grizzlies, coached by Sean Costi. Number 14, Allison Jensen. Number 22, Macy Arsner. Number 32, Riley McManus. Number 33, Brooklyn Summers. And number 45, Ruby Riddle.
All right, welcome back in to Lincoln High School for the second game that I'm broadcasting today, and it is West Linn against McMinnville. Really big game here today.
Yeah, this has got a chance to be a really good basketball game. Two really good teams. Both of them have really good players. They're both well coached, and I think you expect a pretty highly contested basketball game by teams that hope to be playing in the final 8 of the season when this year gets to the end.
Right, it is the Diamond Tournament. McMinnville Grizzlies against the West Linn Lions. Head coach for the Grizzlies, Sean Cost, and for West Linn, their head coach is Britt Cates. We got a chance to talk to both coaches, and it will be West Linn that wins the tip. They're going rather quickly, and a quick bucket from Reese Jordan to start things off.
Starting a little 3-quarter court trap for West Linn against McMinnville. Great job there attacking that and getting an easy basket.
Easy 2 there for McMinnville. That time it was Ruby Riddle, the 5'11" junior, to even things up.
Yeah, and a pass in there from Macy Arsner, one of the best players in the state of Oregon, going to the University of Pittsburgh. Really, really talented player that battled some injuries early in her career and now is fully healthy, and she can flat play.
And the starting lineups for West Linn, the starting lineups overall for West Linn, they got number 11, Reese Jordan, 12, Ayla Arnold, 15, Sophie Maxwell, 22, Kayla Buse, and 24, Bree Balanceifer. And for McMinnville, on the other hand, Allison Jensen, Macy Arsner, the pit commit, as you mentioned, Riley McManus, 33, Brooklyn Summers, and 45, Ruby Riddle. So that's actually splits a pair, and now it's McMinnville with those white jerseys with possession. Going from our right to our left in West Linn. Black and green going from our left to our right in the paint. Nice pass outside. Right wing triple is good.
Yeah, it's really well done. West Linn trying to get into their man after their trap. Got the ball inside the zone. The double team came and a great feed out. Got her feet set, knocked it in.
McManus drilled that triple, and now it's West Linn looking for an answer. It's Jordan to inbound. Right back to Jordan. Picks up her dribble. Into the paint now. Tried to find a teammate. Instead, turns the ball over. And McMinnville are on the break. What a block there. Great defensive work from Kayla Buse, the 5'8" sophomore. McMinnville to inbound. Nice entry pass, and she's fouled in the paint that time. Brooklyn Summers, 6'1" junior, headed to the line.
Yeah, it was really good execution on an underneath out of bounds play. Bring the post to the corner and then set a screen to bring her back to the rim. Perfect timing on the feed, and West Linn just a little late getting there.
First one's no good. Second one's no good. She misses a pair that time. Puts right back up. Nice strong rebound, fouled, and Grizzlies catch a break, fouled once again. Going back to the charity stripe they are. This time it's Macy Arsner, the University of Pitt commit, headed to the line.
Yeah, just an all-around player, can do nearly everything on the floor. Beautiful stroke, handles the ball pretty well. Already has made a great pass in this game, an offensive rebound, just set the screen to get her teammate free. She does a little bit of everything.
She drills a pair to put her team up by 4. 7-3 the score, 6:40 left in this first quarter. It's West Linn against McMinnville. If you're just joining us, I'm Jack McArthur alongside my broadcast partner, Anthony. 3-ball, right wing, no good. Rebound, West Linn. Good defensive pressure, goes out of bounds.
Yeah, and McMinnville started also in a little three-quarter court trap. We're seeing a lot of that today. It's pretty popular in high school girls basketball, but just enough to slow West Linn down and not allowing them to get into their offense. Now a chance to be organized for West Linn against this zone, see what they can get.
West Linn with it once again. Good defensive pressure, sticking with the ball, and they turn it over quickly. Ayla Arnold tried to find a teammate, instead it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies wind up with it.
Again, West Linn in their little 1-2-2 three-quarter court. Not a lot of pressure. Trying to trap you here, though. If you get across half court and pick it up, they are going to trap.
Good pressure. Stripped away from her. Referee calls the jump ball. Good call there.
That's a couple times that McMinnville has dribbled right into that trapping area. Coach talking to his guard about it right now. Let's stay out of that area. Move the ball with the pass.
And now it'll be McMinnville with it to inbound. Jensen to inbound to Summers.
Back to man-to-man for West Linn.
Yep. Now it's Summers once again. Thought about the straightaway triple, try to play it right back inside to Summers, intercepted by the Lions. Here come West Linn on the other end, in the right wing, on the right wing, now in the corner. Into the lane. Triple from distance, no good. Now it's McMinnville looking to attack. Here come the Grizzlies. Nice entry pass off of the fingertips of Riddle, and now it'll be the Lions. Solid pass on the right wing now is Maxwell. Swinging the rock around in the corner. Stays in bounds, nice pass, even better fake. And that time, it's Reese Jordan, the junior, gets fouled. She'll be headed to the line.
Yeah, that was a great cut by Reese Jordan there. She was on the backside wing, baseline drive against the zone, and the entire zone turned their back. She dove right to the middle of the key, and a great feed to find her on that cut to get her to the free throw line.
Jordan sinks the first free throw. This is the diamond bracket of the Holiday Classic between West Linn and McMinnville. And now it'll be McMinnville to inbound. 7-4 the score.
Shooter just stepped across the line a little early there, violation. West Linn still in this 1-2-2 extended. Not a lot of pressure until you get across half court, and then they want to trap you once you get there.
Nice pass inside to Summers. Puts it up. No foul. Clean contest. And now it's Jordan. Jordan with plenty of space. Elects to pass it. Right back to Jordan on this right wing. Entry pass. What a fake. Puts it up and in off the glass for two. Quick bucket from Kaylor Buse.
Yeah, Kaylor Buse, really nice player. Just a sophomore, but skilled, talented, both ends of the floor.
Nice mid-range bucket from Riley McManus. She gets her first bucket of the afternoon. Out of bounds, Lions stick with possession.
Yeah, and good job by McMinnville getting back in transition. West Linn trying to run on a make.
Here come the Lions once again. On the right wing now. All the way back out to Buse. Puts it up, no good. Nice rebound from Arsner. Nice little fake stop and go. Puts up a tough shot. Good defense. Nice block there, and now it's Reese Jordan once again on the right wing. Mid-ranger. Won't go. Rebound by Riddle. And now it's McMinnville again. Nice crossover. Puts it up. Too short, and that time McMinnville tried to keep it in. A solid effort from Allison Jensen, but goes out of bounds.
Yeah, up and down here. Both teams trying to get settled into kind of what the pace of this game is going to be. McMinnville now out of their press and just back to straight man-to-man.
Yeah, right now it's a defensive battle, 9-6 the score. Not a ton of scoring has transpired so far in this game. 4 minutes left, though, in this first period. We're halfway through this first quarter. as the Lions have possession. Foul that time against McManus.
Yeah, she looked like she might have gotten whacked in the face there. They're trying to run a little set action with a shuffle screen and then the screener to step out to the corner and set an on-ball screen, but McMinnville committed to foul, trying to get over the top of that screen, ended that play quickly.
Lions with it once again. This time it's Kayla Buse, one of 3 Buses. You got Kyla Buse, Kayla Buse, and Kinley Buse. 3 balls good on the left wing from Reese Jordan to tie things up at 9 with 3:35 left in this first quarter.
Yeah, McMinnville coach is not going to be happy with that. Just one simple pass, and the defender had their hand down and just knocked it in.
In the lane now, turned it over. Jordan with it once again. Reese Jordan on the right wing, elects to hand it off. Now they're swinging the rock around on the left wing. This time it's Arnold. In the corner is Jordan. Thought about the straightaway 3 instead, passing it all the way around into the paint now. Pretty solid defense. Right wing 3, tried to, almost went off the glass and in, but it's too strong. And now it's Arsner with some footwork. Nice dribbling, too strong on the runner. And now Jordan hands it off. Lions retain possession.
Yeah, it looked like she might have gotten bumped on that play, but official said, let's play on.
Corner 3 ball, the lefty drills it. That time it is Sophie Maxwell, a 5'9" junior. And it'll be a timeout.
Kind of frenetic pace here. Scoring doesn't exactly match the pace of the game, but they are getting the ball up and down, and West Linn will score early in the possession, take shots early in possession. If you do not get back and get matched with them, McMinnville is going to have to stay committed to getting back in transition, both on makes and misses.
Right, the Lions pick up an early 12-9 lead, 2:39 left in this first quarter. Still plenty of action left. And another shout out to one of our sponsors, Pacific Office Automation. Shout out to Pacific Office Automation for putting on this Holiday Classic tournament. Pacific Office Automation is proud to bring you the Holiday Classic. Pacific Office Automation. We have your office game plan, and also She Flies. Did you know that girls are twice as likely as boys to drop out of sports by the age of 14? Oregon's She Flies initiative is here to change that. We're here to empower girls to stay in the game, build confidence, and inspire the next generation of athletes and coaches. Together, we can create a community that values fitness and sports for life. Learn more about She Flies and how you can support at sheflies.org. 2:39 left in this first period, 12-9 the score. West Linn with the early lead, but it's been interesting to witness this West Linn defense. It's been working pretty well for them so far, but some teams, they go zone, some go man, but they had an interesting zone going on for a while.
Yeah, so they're 3-quarter court, 1-2-2, and then they were dropping back into man-to-man. So zone in the full court, but once they get to the half court, man-to-man. Now they're in straight man-to-man.
Now it's McMinnville with possession. It's Summers working, hands it off, nice fake. Tough shot, and that time, Arsner was fouled. She'll be headed to the line.
Yeah, really good set play coming out of the timeout, trying to get their post player isolated at the elbow to go play one-on-one. West Linn defended it really well. And then when the play breaks down, it's about your players going and making plays. And Arsner got that basketball, and she knows how to get to the rim, and really surprising to see her miss a free throw with a beautiful stroke like that.
Right, she misses the first one, and a substitution for the Lions. This time it is number 21, Kyla Buse, coming in replacing Ayla Arnold, the junior. She splits a pair that time, and now the Lions with the ball.
McMinnville showing that soft 2-2-1 press again, just trying to make West Linn take time, getting the ball up the floor.
Nice pass into the paint, a triple team, a sea of bodies in the paint that time, and now it's West Linn with it. Thought about the triple. This time swings the rock, no good. Shot from Jordan is too strong, and now McMinnville on the other end. Arsner with it, guarded by Arnold. Into the lane, nice pass. Trying to swing it around again. And
that can't be right. That can't be right. There's no way that's a shot clock violation. That must not have been reset when the shot went up.
Yeah, I don't think it was reset once the shot went up, as you mentioned. So the referees are gonna reconfigure it and figure out what's going on here.
Hopefully someone saw that and get that right. So it should be about 18 to probably about 17, 18 on the shot clock. Oh my goodness.
So, yeah, so the referee does call the shot clock violation, and rightfully so. McMinnville's head coach can't believe it because it's just a miscue because they were the referees were unaware of what the shot clock said. So instead, they just went with it, and now it's a turnover. So West Linn pick it up.
Yep. Just got to move on.
Just got to move on.
One of those things that happens in a game.
It does happen. Now Lions with possession. On the right wing now, good defense from the Grizzlies. Tried to play it inside. Good tip from Summers, and now McMinnville looking to make something happen.
Good active hands in that zone for McMinnville.
On the right wing is Arsner inside to Summers. It's a triple, and it's good.
That's just a little action out of the Princeton stuff that McMinnville likes to do. A little high post catch, call it the P spot, and a little split action. Two people coming together, and Arsner ended up wide open for a three at the end of it.
Tried to play it inside the paint. Good deflection right back to the Lions, however. Into the area once again. A strong shot and a hard foul to push there from Summers. 55.5 left in this first quarter, 13-12 the score. And it will be Taylor Buse, the 5'8" sophomore at the line. She's got two sisters, Kyla Buse and Kinley Buse.
Those parents are busy driving their kids to all of their activities.
Absolutely. All tied up at 13 with 55 seconds left in this first quarter. Free throw is good for Taylor Buse, the sophomore. And now the Lions lead 14-13. Grizzlies looking for an answer. That time Arsner picked up her dribble. Now it's Terry. Hands it right back off to Arsner. She's being double teamed in the corner. Going to have to pass the ball. She does.
Plenty of time on the shot clock here.
Angevine with it. Right back to Arsner on the right wing. 30 seconds left. 10 on the shot clock. 20-second shot clock, game clock differential. Arsner with it now. Lots of pressure from the Lions. Right back to Arsner on the right wing. She's got 21 seconds. Likes to launch a triple. Rims out. Lions pick it up with 15 seconds left in this first quarter. Shot clock off. And they like to go quickly. Nice little shot, no good. And now it's Arsner who picks it up once again with a cross-court pass. Thought about the three, didn't take it. And referee calls a foul. It's going to be on the floor likely.
Yeah, this is one of those things that early in the season, right? West Linn takes a shot pretty early with about 10 seconds left to go in the quarter and misses, and that gives McMinnville a chance to come back the other end where West Linn could have taken the air out of the ball just a little bit and gotten a chance to take the last shot. So all these things you learn early in the season, right. Opportunities to learn as you go.
And instead they call it a shooting foul, so it's not on the floor. She missed the first one. Makes the second. So we're all tied up at 14. After that time, it was Allison Jensen that split a pair, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. 14-14 the score. Anthony, what stood out the most for you in that first quarter?
I think both teams just trying to feel each other out a little bit, right? These are two really good basketball teams. They're both really well coached, and you don't have a ton of time to prepare in a tournament like this, but just trying to get a feel for what the other team is doing, what the pace of play is, where are we going to get our baskets. And I think you're going to see more of that in the second quarter, and then the game will probably get a better rhythm in the second half. But impressed with both teams.
Yeah, me too. It's been pretty impressive. It's really been more of a defensive battle, 14-14, not super high scoring, but both teams exemplifying how much talent and skill they have. Pretty good offensive, pretty good defense. And the head coach for West Linn, it's Brooke Cates. For the Grizzlies, it's Sean Cost. The Grizzlies in 2024, they finished 22-4, made it to the second round. They're in the Pacific League. Lions, on the other hand, in the Three Rivers League, they finished 18-8 in 2024 and made it to the second round. And for the Lions, couple players not playing. It's Lucia Mason and Hadley Atwood. And for the Grizzlies, Alex Bates and Jordan Woolen are two players that are out for them.
Yeah, and I think you have two really good coaches, right? Really good programs. Both of these teams expect to be playing in the postseason and will be playing in the postseason. and with designs on getting to the Child Center. I think both teams could do that. Fun to see them playing here early in the season.
So 14-14 the score after one. Now it's the second quarter is underway.
That was a really nice set that West Linn ran out of the timeout, trying to get a corner pick and roll again. And again, McMinnville doing a great job defending it.
Now McMinnville looking to break. Nice pass to Arsner into the lane, puts it up. No good, gets her own miss, puts it right back up. Misses once again. It goes out of bounds, deflected off the Lions last. So McMinnville still has the ball. Lacey Arsner to inbound for the Grizzlies. Looks like she stepped on the line, and they call that an automatic turnover, so it will be the Lions who catch a massive break there.
Just a little mental error there, right? West Linn jumped out and took a pass away and move on to the next play.
Yep. Well, with sports, you have to have a short memory. You just got to keep on rolling, and now the Lions with possession. We're all tied up at 14.
Now McMinnville in man-to-man. Both teams switching defenses a little bit as the game goes on.
A strong drive. Nice bucket there for number 22, Taylor Buse, the 5'8" sophomore. Now it's Arsner with it. Grizzlies trying to go quickly. They almost turn it over and retain possession. Arsner straightaway triple. Yes, sir.
Yeah, if you leave her open, she's going to end up knocking in her fair share of those. Good job by West Linn getting her hands on the ball. McMinnville scrambled, got it, and got that ball in the middle of the floor where she was standing wide open.
The Lions with possession, looking for an answer now. This time it's Jordan on the left wing. Plays it to Arnold, right back to Jordan. Launches a three of her own. Won't go, rims out. A strong pass ahead to Arsner. Can't you keep it in bounds? Unable to do so, she stepped out. So turnover for McMinnville. That time they tried to go a little bit too quickly.
Yeah, and your kind of things early in the season happen, right? Like it's you got the rebound, you got to stop. Now let's just make sure we get a great shot every single possession, and throwing it out of bounds is not a way to get a good shot.
Right, it's important to have a good quality of your shot selection. And now it's the Lions with possession. Jordan with it once again into the lane. Good entry pass, puts it up and in for two, count the bucket. Chance for a three-point play. That time it's Sophie Maxwell, the junior.
Yeah, Sophie Maxwell is super active. Cutting without the basketball, doing a great job of getting herself open and finishing that play. It was a great backdoor pass too.
The lefty completes a three-point play to extend the Lions' lead to 2, 19-17 to score. 6 minutes left in this first half. Still plenty of basketball left to play here at the Holiday Classic. Double team from the Lions. Nice little tip pass. Plays it up ahead to Jordan. Lays it up and in off the glass for two.
Yeah, and West Linn staying committed to being in this 1-2-2, and both times the McMinnville's dribbled across half court to that trap area. It's led to lay-ins for them at the other end.
Grizzlies once again with possession. Right wing triple. Won't go. And that time, McMinnville trying to keep it in play, but that time she stepped out of bounds. It was Allison Jensen. .5:30 left in this first half. 21-17 the score. Now it's Jordan with possession. On the right wing, defended by Arsner. Trying to swing the rock around. Strong drive. And it's a block from Arsner. Out of bounds. White ball. Grizzlies possession.
Interesting offensive possession there for West Linn. They look like they tried to run a little false on-ball screen and slip. That wasn't there, and kind of just broke down, and maybe a little early dribble penetration earlier than coach wanted. McMinnville
with the ball, passing it around in the backcourt, trying to cross that line. Good defensive pressure from the Lions. Now it's Arsner from about 6 feet out, puts it up and in for two. Clean bucket.
Yeah, that was a much better job by McMinnville handling that press. Move the ball side to side a couple times, get that defense to commit before you bring it across, and then Arsner, just being a stud like she is, went and made a play.
Here come the Lions once again. The lefty into the lane. Gets it off the bank and in. The bank is open for Sophie Maxwell.
Great look.
Oh, what an effort there, but good defensive effort even better on the defensive end from the Lions, and now it's Jordan swinging the rock on the right wing, launches the 3-ball, rims out. And now the Grizzlies pick it up with 4:21 left in this first half, 23-19 the score. Arzner with possession.
Yeah, on the miss here now, West Linn in man-to-man. See if West Linn runs a little.
Riddle right back into the lane. Nice block from Buse off of her last. It will be Grizzlies possession as Brooklyn Summers, the 6'1" junior, back into the game. McMinnville getting some much-needed height.
Yeah, Buse is a really good defender. Talking to Coach Case before the game, just saying she was up to the challenge, knew that Arzner could really play, but believed that the Buse was going to be up to the challenge of Gardner.
Arzner swings it once again. Shot from near point-blank range, won't go. Scramble for it once again, and referees, a little bit of a dispute, and now it's actually off of Riddle, they say, so it'll be Lions possession. Timeout McMinnville, 23-19 the score.
I think this is a good timeout by McMinnville here. Coach just kind of feeling the game. It's not that it's like out of touch here, but just they're not playing the way that he wants to visually see them playing right now. Good opportunities. Just sit down, take a deep breath. We're midway through the second quarter here. Let's get reorganized, get back here, get a stop, and then let's get down to the offensive end and get us a shot that we really want on the next possession.
Yeah, it seems like McMinnville, some of their shots are just forcing them. Sometimes you got to take your time, as we mentioned previously. Shot quality is always more important than quantity. You want to take those good shots, not the ones that you're just launching up.
Yeah, and this is, early in the season, is identifying what's a good shot for each kid. And you early in the year, you kind of let that go a little bit more because you want kids to be confident. You want them to have opportunity to make shots, because if you don't, you just never know what's going to happen in a season. But as the year goes on, figuring out what a good shot is, and then in games like this, right, like you're playing against other really good teams, getting a quality shot on every single possession is paramount.
Right. So it will be Lions ball. 3:51 left in this first half. Taylor Buse, the 5'8" sophomore, crosses the timeline. Costly pass. Now it's Arzner with it. She's got two bodies in front of her, puts it up. Won't go, gets her own miss, and it's and one.
So that was just outstanding coaching from the McMinnville coach. Showed like they were in man-to-man and then came and sprung a trap on. Arzner rotated through the next pass, got a steal, and that is an excellent use of timeout to get something exactly that they wanted right there. Ends in a three-point play. That's masterclass in coaching right there.
Yeah, two really good coaches for West Linn, their head coach, Brooke Cates, McMinnville, Sean Koss, their head coach. 3:25 left in this first half. 22-23 the score. Jordan, no good, but goes out of bounds off of Jordan last. It will be McMinnville possession. Well, still plenty of basketball left to play here at the Holiday Classic. At Lincoln High School, I'm Jack McArthur alongside Anthony Levrets. It's been a joy so far.
Pretty fortunate there.
Risky pass there, inside to Riddle, puts it up, won't go, rebound Arzner. Strong effort from her, and she's fouled. She'll be headed back to the charity stripe for a pair.
Yeah, McMinnville got a little fortunate on that really long cross-court pass there. West Linn just missed an opportunity to run through that and get a layup at the other end. But then they're out of numbers, and McMinnville, gets the ball inside and gets another chance at the free throw line.
Right, Arzner knots it up at 23 apiece, a chance to give McMinnville the lead, and she does so. 24-23, 3:04 left in this first half. Lions bringing the ball across the timeline. Now it's Ayla Arnold, right wing now.
McMinnville back to their man-to-man. West Linn keeping the floor space, passing and cutting and looking for opportunities to dribble, drive, and kick.
A strong drive from Jordan. She kicks it back outside. Shots no good from Reese Jordan. Picked up by McMinnville, looking to go quickly to Summers in the front court, puts it up and in. A beautiful touch off that left Left hand off the glass and in for 2.
Yeah, a little 7-0 run after that timeout from McMinnville. Exactly what you're looking for when you take that to get yourself reorganized. Team has come out and executed.
Right, and now McMinnville lead by 3, 26-23. Free ball is no good into the paint now. Jump ball. And it's going the other way. McMinnville pick it up. Couple substitutions for the Lions. Piper Beal and number 23, Kinley Buse, the freshman, into the match. 2:12 left in the first half, 26-23 the score. Grizzlies right now with a 3-point lead. As the Lions are bringing this full court press once again. Nice pass to Arsner into the lane now. What a find to Summers, who with back-to-back buckets for Summers puts it up and in for 2.
Yeah, they've kind of gotten this thing figured out now and getting that ball, moving the ball side to side a little bit. Then you get it in the middle of the floor, and there's opportunities to attack with numbers if you do that.
Reese hands it off. This time it's Piper Beal, and she is fouled. Hit on the hand there by Macy Arsner, the pit commit. 1:40 on the clock. 5-point lead for the Grizzlies. 28-23. As Jordan inbounds it to Buse. In the corner now. Traveling violation. Turnover, and it'll be Grizzlies possession.
Yeah, really important time of this game right now for McMinnville, or for Westland, excuse me. See if they can get a stop here. They've gotten out of that 1-2-2 now and just in their straight man-to-man.
They always want to go into the halftime break with a little bit of inspiration and motivation. Right now, they're down by 5. They're going to need a quick stop, and instead it's Summers just pouring it on right now, or the Grizzlies. Summers with another bucket.
Yeah, that was great execution. That was a set play where they get the ball to her on the wing, and they get some screen action away. The defense turns their head away from the help on the help side, and she just goes and plays one-on-one and finishes the play.
Played inside, and a beautiful touch there from number 23, Kinley Buse.
Much needed basket for West Linn.
Just under a minute left in this first half, 30-25 the score. McMinnville with a comfortable 5-point lead, trying to extend it right now. They've been on a run as of late, and Lions have something to say about that. Nice pass forwards, a little bit too strong. Let's see if she's able to keep it in bounds. Is able to do so. And now it's Beal right back in the corner. Beal with plenty of time. Broad daylight, launches a 3-ball, won't go. And now it's a scramble for it. Beal picks it up, however, with 28 seconds left. The Lions desperately looking for a quick bucket before the end of this first half, as they are down by 5 now.
Yeah, just a chance to hold the ball to the end of the half. Make sure you're only down by 5 or less here. Do not want McMinnville to have another shot at this thing.
Passing it cross court into the lane now. Triple teamed by the Grizzlies. Now it's Arsner who picks it up. She's got 6 seconds, not much time. She's going to have to get something going here quickly. Into the lane as Arsner kicks it out. Corner triple, it's good. That time it was Jensen who buried it, and that's going to do it for the first half. So the Grizzlies go on a run there to end the first half, 33-25. Grizzlies head into the halftime break with an 8-point lead. Anthony, your thoughts on the first half?
Well, just that last possession, that's something West Linn will learn from, I'm sure, as the season goes on, but you really want the last shot of the half there. West Linn just attacked a little bit early, turned it over and gave McMinnville an opportunity to go get a basket. I think as the game went on, McMinnville did a really good job of adjusting to that pressure that had caused them some turnovers, and got the ball in the middle of the floor and really did a good job. West Linn's not going to go away. They're really talented. They're going to come out here in the second half, try to spread that floor, and continue to get to the paint, draw kick. I think we're in for a very entertaining second half.
Absolutely. 33-25 the halftime score. McMinnville leads by 8. That's going to do it for the first half. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this halftime break. Welcome back into Lincoln High School for the Holiday Classic. I'm Jack McArthur alongside my broadcast partner, Anthony Levrets. It is the Holiday Classic, West Linn and McMinnville. And it's been a pretty interesting game so far in the first half. It went back and forth, but 33-25 the halftime score. McMinnville currently leading, but a couple stats that stand out. Anthony, you want to talk about those?
Yeah, obviously the scoring from Macy Arzner, she's got 15 and 10 rebounds already. West Linn has 5 kids that have scored, but I think the biggest statistic is McMinnville's turned it over 8 times, and that might sound like a lot, but it's not a ton. If they can keep that turnover down in that same range in the second half, they'll have a great chance to win this game. West Linn really wants to get off of those turnovers and go score some baskets, unless West Linn does a better job in the second half in the half-court offensively.
Right, Arzner with 15 first-half points for the Grizzlies, and Maxwell and Jordan for the Lions, both with 8 points. So Lions going to start things off for this second half, as our second half is officially underway here in Oregon Sports for the Holiday Classic. I'm Jack McArthur alongside Anthony Levrets. Straightaway 3-ball, front iron. Player hits the deck. Nice cleanup there from West Linn. That time, Kayla Buse with a quick bucket.
Yeah, and there's one of those turnovers that West Linn takes advantage of, getting a quick basket.
Now it's McMinnville. Nice mid-range jumper, won't go. Rebounded by West Linn. Now they have it. Plenty of space here for Jordan. She swings it around, right back to her. Nice pass in the corner. West Linn sticking with it. Right wing 3-ball. No good from Arnold. And now it's a breakaway from McManus. Handed it off to Riddle. That time out of bounds off of the fingertips of Riddle. Last Lions ball.
Yeah, a couple turnovers for McMinnville. They had that same problem there to start the game, get that under control, giving West Linn extra possessions.
West Linn with possession. Trying to keep it in bounds, and it goes out off of the Lions' last. Grizzlies catch a break. And now it is McMinnville with it. Summers decided to pass it around. Now it's Arzner with it. Defended by, that time, Balin Seifer. Puts it up and in for 2. Riddle.
Yeah, really nice job there. West Linn's playing straight man-to-man. McMinnville gets just a little duck in at the end of a possession, get a nice little post move to the middle to finish it off.
Good hands here from McMinnville. Big opportunity, breakaway. Tried to put it up off the glass and in, but she was fouled. That time it was Riley McManus. She'll be headed to the line for 2.
Yeah, great job stepping through that passing lane, getting it going the other direction.
Her team, the Grizzlies, up by 8 right now.
Yeah, West Linn needs a good offensive possession here. Just to get a good feel at that end of the floor. It's just kind of been a struggle for them in the half-court offense so far today. They're really good in transition, really good in early possession. But after this, get yourself organized, get down and get your best offensive possession.
Right, that time McManus splits a pair. First one rattled in, 36-27 the score. McMinnville with a comfortable lead of 9. Lions trying to claw their way back into this one. Left wing 3-ball, no good. Scramble for it, near the 3-point line. Jordan, jabs right, swings it cross court. 3-ball once again, triples no good. And looked like a foul, no foul called. McManus sticks with it and she's fouled.
West Linn getting some open looks here. It's 2 or 3 open threes they've had to start this second half and just haven't been able to knock them in.
Kyla Buse and Piper Beal entering the game for the Lions. Grizzlies still with possession, 5:50 on the clock in this third quarter. 36-27 the score. This time, Macy Arzner, a strong pass to the left wing now. Picks up her dribble, right back to Arzner. Tough shot contested off the front iron, no good. That time, Riddle hits the deck hard. And it's going to be over the back against Riddle.
Wow, that's a tough one. Looked like the post player for McMinnville was going up to get a rebound, and kid just stepped underneath her and blocked her out. That's a tough one for the official to make a call on.
Yeah, that's how they called it against Ruby Riddle. So against Grizzlies, and now the Lions with possession. Jordan with it. Corner 3 ball, rims out. Too strong for Buse, and now Arzner the other way. 3 ball, air ball there from McManus, too strong, and now the Lions looking to break. Good effort there, and that time she was fouled. So Bree Balanciefer, the 5'8" freshman, was fouled. She'll be headed to the line for 2.
Yeah, and those missed threes are really, really good opportunities for teams to run in transition. Either air balls or long rebounds often lead to transition opportunities. West Linn just got to step to the line and knock down these free throws. They're free. They're free throws. Got to make them.
Yeah, that's right. First one rims out. 36-27 the score. Grizzlies still with a 9-point lead. Misses a pair that time. It was Buse. And now Arzner with it, taking her time across the timeline, and she finally does so. Riddle plays it left wing to Jensen. Jensen in trouble, finds Summers. Into the lane, elects to pass it off to McManus. Good defense, and it's blocked.
That is great defense.
Up ahead, in the corner now, are the Lions. Triple, won't go for Buse. And Summers with a strong pass ahead to Jensen. Jensen, full head of steam, puts it up. Too strong, but she's fouled. She'll be headed to the line. She's going to have to earn those 2 points.
Another open 3 for West Linn. Just a little cold here today so far.
Yeah, both teams have launched their fair share of threes.
I think that makes West Linn 2 for 15 on the day from the 3-point line. And we're going to get a lane violation here if the referees are paying attention, but they weren't. So McMinnville gets away with that.
Jensen drills the first one. Substitution, number 10 for West Linn. Sharon Soltz into the game, the 5'10" junior. And it'll be Jensen at the line once again. Drills a pair. 38-27, largest lead of the afternoon for McMinnville. They are up by 11 now. West Linn still looking for an answer. In the corner now is Soltz. Plays it up top to Beal. In the corner again. Entering the lane. Right corner, nice entry pass, puts it up. Too strong, but a foul against McMinnville.
Yeah, West Linn just moving the ball around the perimeter, cutting a little dribble drive, just 5 outs, trying to be spaced. That time, though, instead of just settling for a 3, they end up getting the ball to a cutter in the paint and get yourself to the free throw line.
Yeah, it was a good pass. Drills the first one. It's Ayla Arnold, the 5'10" junior, at the line as her team, the Lions, down by 10, 38-28. Still plenty of ball left to play. 4:13 on the clock in the third quarter as Arzner, being double teamed, plays it ahead to Summers. Nice pass. Her 3-point attempt is blocked, and now the Lions pick it up. And Arzner grabs the ball, and it's a jump ball. So Grizzlies pick it up.
I'm really impressed with Buse's defensive ability. Arzner has scored some points, but she has had to earn every single one of them, and she is a very talented offensive player.
Left wing triple. Won't go. Rebound by Riddle. Arzner didn't even have to jump on that one. Put up and in for 2 from 5 feet out.
Looked like she was warming up before the game.
Right. Whatever works. And now it's West Linn with it. Right corner triple. It's good for Reese Jordan.
Desperately needed basket there for West Linn.
Picked up her dribble, got it across court just barely in time. And now West Linn with a wide open player. This time it's Jordan. Just kisses it off that glass, up and in for 2 with the left hand.
Yeah, and this is what we talked about, is West Linn needs turnovers. In addition to playing in the half court, they need baskets in transition, and they've turned them over a few times, and all 3 turnovers here in the second half have led to points for West Linn.
Yeah, West Linn on a 4-0 run right now. They've been scoring a lot more recently. The halftime score was 33-25, and McMinnville led by 8. And now they're still with a 7-point lead, but head coach for McMinnville, Sean Koss, electing to talk things over.
Yeah, and first half he used his timeouts really well. Came out after timeouts and executed. We'll see how that plays out here in the second half. Just talking about, hey, let's get organized. Every pass doesn't need to lead to to a basket. It just needs to be the next pass, and eventually we're going to get a basket. And against that press, you don't need to go get for the home run. It's just make the next available pass, get it into the half court, and then once we've gotten there, we've been really successful. So let's remember that and see if we can execute that time in and time out as the game goes on.
Right, it's all about organization and really just making sure your team has it together. And it will be McMinnville to inbound as they lead by 7, 40-33 in this third period of the Holiday Classic here at Lincoln High School. You're watching Oregon Sports. We've got Jack McArthur alongside Anthony Levrets. And now it's McMinnville with it, being double teamed. Costly pass, turned over. Jordan, full head of steam, puts it up and not in, but she was fouled first, so she's going to be headed to the line for 2.
Yeah, and beating a dead horse here, but West Linn is really good if you get into that trapping area, trapping and turning you over, and that's now the 4th time that's led to points for West Linn.
West Linn slowly but surely clawing their way back into this game. They trailed by as much as 11 points. Now they're down by 6 with a chance to make it a 5-point deficit. And another substitution for West Linn. This time it's going to be Sophie Maxwell entering the game, replacing Sharon Soltz. So Jordan, the 5'9" junior at the line, makes a pair of free throws to make it a 5-point ball game. 3 minutes left in this third period. Arsner to inbound, gets it in, full court press from the Lions. Nice spin around, gets across the timeline. Almost lost control of the ball, and that time she was fouled as she runs into her own teammate on the bench.
Yeah, and different press that time from West Linn. Instead of being in that 3-quarter court, they came out hard press, tried to deny. McMinnville got sped up there a little bit, but kind of got bailed out by the foul.
And now it'll be McMinnville. McManus to inbound, gives it to Arsner. 2:50 on the clock. Her team up by 5 points. Hands it off. This time it's Terry with it. Deflected off of West Linn last. Jordan wanted to travel, not going to get it.
West Linn's really turned up the ball pressure. Every time somebody gets a catch, there is ball pressure coming hard.
McManus inbounds. Arsner with it. Mid-ranger, Butter.
That is a beautiful stroke. Good hard move to the baseline and then under control on the stop. Gets up and knocks it in. Making it look easy, and I can promise you that's not.
That's a tough shot. Now it's the Lions with possession. 3-ball off the right side of the iron. Lions stick with it, however, in that right corner. Into the paint now, spins around. McMinnville brought the double in time, handed it off. Jordan, the sea of bodies, and sea of bodies in front of her, and she's able to put it up and in for 2.
Yeah, good job just sticking with the play. Kind of a broken play turned into a layup.
Right, Arsner hands it off, right wing triple, won't go. Now it's West Linn with a 3-on-2, trying to make something happen. Nice handoff, but an even better read from the Grizzlies. Now it's Arsner with a 3-on-1, a nice little side step. Looked like a clean block. Referee calls the foul there. She's going to get the whistle, and that's Arsner going to the line. The pit commit. Going to have to earn those 2 points.
Yeah, really frustrating for West Linn. Had a 3-on-2 situation down at one end, turned it over. Great defensive play by the McMinnville point guard, and turns into free throws at the other end.
Arsner,
4-point turnaround there.
Makes the first one. Quick shout out to one of our sponsors, Qdoba. Qdoba Mexican Eats with locations across Oregon and parts of Washington. Proudly supports the Portland Interscholastic League Girls Basketball Tournament. Fuel your next event with our fresh and flavorful catering options. So shout out to Qdoba for sponsoring us. And she makes a pair there, 44-37 the score. Timeout, West Linn.
Yeah, again, change defense right there. McMinnville's mostly in man-to-man, but at specific times they'll come out and they just put that little trap on. West Linn coach, great job of recognizing they were in trouble there, called a timeout.
Right, 44-37 the score. McMinnville leads by 7. Pretty comfortable lead right now, but it seems like West Linn, they're bringing the pressure, and they've made a little bit of a comeback as of late.
Yeah, they kind of got the game going up and down a little bit, which is what they wanted. McMinnville threw the ball around a little bit and got some turned it over when coach is pulling his hair out over there on the sideline, but they've kind of got it back under control. And this is just two really evenly matched teams playing really hard against one another.
Right, two really talented teams, as you mentioned. Shout out to both of the coaches, Brooke Cates for the Lions and Sean Koss for the Grizzlies, for talking to us pre-game. And now it's the Lions with possession, trailing by 7 with 1:25 left in this third quarter. Jordan with the ball.
Now a little change of D, still a 2-3, but not trapping out of it, more of a traditional 2-3 zone.
Jordan kicks it out, right wing three ball won't go, but a good rebound, strong grasp of the ball there, good board. And now it's the Lions swinging it across the court. Into the lane now is Buse. Nice little turnaround, won't go. Lions resilient, however, but they turn the ball over right there. Now it's the Grizzlies. Arsner with it on this right wing, electing to slow it down a little bit more. She's going to survey, go between her legs, take her time with it. She's going to see what options her teammates have for her. Now it's Summers with it. Right wing, cuts it back, picks up her dribble. Nice find to McManus. Tried to play it into the paint to Arsner, but referee says she was shoved by Kayla Buse.
Yeah, and Arsner spent that whole possession down in the paint once she gave it up. They were trying to get her a post up down there, use her size and strength against the really good defender that she's playing against. But referee called a hold, gets to the free throw line.
That's right, 38 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Grizzlies with a 7-point lead, trying to extend that with Arsner at the line.
Well, and here's another chance for West Linn. At the end of the first half, they went early, and McMinnville got that last shot of the first half. It's the same sort of situation here. 37-second shot clock, not really a factor. Does West Linn want to do everything they can to get the last shot, or are they just going to go ahead and play? We'll see how that plays out.
I wouldn't be surprised if they just try to go quickly, but we'll see what they do. Arsner rattled in the first one. Chance to make a pair here as her team, the Grizzlies, up by 8. Make that 9. Lions desperately need an answer. Still plenty of time left, but it'll be nice for them to get an answer rather quickly. And now it's Jordan, strong drive into the lane. Referee calls a blocking foul against McMinnville.
Grizzlies' 5th team foul.
So it'll be Jordan.
And you said it, that was a strong drive to the basket. Good, hard middle drive with some force.
Right, and now Jordan headed to the line, trying to get her team back into this game, trying to decrease the deficit. Now they're down by 8. Another substitution. This time it is McManus coming into the game, replacing Jensen. She hit a couple big shots earlier. Now, here's Jordan. Off the iron, won't go. Full court press still brought by the Lions, however. Arsner in trouble. Passes it to McManus. Goes forward to Findley. Findley all the way back to McManus. Into the lane now, a little teardrop. Won't go, but she'll be taking 2, as that was a foul.
Yeah, good job getting out of that early wave of that press, getting behind it, and then getting the floor back to being space and then going attacking it. West Linn, though, still going to have a chance if they can either secure the rebound on a miss or on the second make, has a chance to get down and have a good offensive possession here. 10 seconds, plenty of time to get a good shot.
Right, first one rattles in there for McManus, the 5'5" senior guard. She makes a pair. Make it a 10-point lead. Make that a 10-point lead for McMinnville. And now it'll be West Linn to inbound with just under 10 seconds left in this third quarter. This time it's Buse being double-teamed. What can she do with it here? She's going to hand it off in the right corner, right back to Buse in the area. Launches a triple, won't go for Jordan unable to drop that one, but that's going to do it for at the end of 3, 48-38. McMinnville with a commanding 10-point lead. Anthony, your thoughts on this game so far, and especially that third quarter?
Yeah, I thought, West Linn did what they did to start the game. They got McMinnville playing a little fast, turned them over, got some easy baskets. West Linn kind of got that, had the pace where they wanted it, and then McMinnville answered. They were resilient, got themselves under control, and got the ball in the hands of their big-time player, made a couple big shots. But West Linn's going to have to keep this game fast. They're going to have to turn them over. And the opportunities that West Linn has gotten with open threes, they normally shoot the ball better than they've shot the ball today. What they're hoping is that they knock a couple more of those down there in the second half. But 10 points it's certainly not an insurmountable lead, right? With today's three-point line and it's the shot clock, there's plenty of opportunity for West Linn to get back into this thing.
Yeah, West Linn just down by 10 points, 48-38 the score. 8 more minutes left in this one. 1 more quarter to go. 3 down, 1 more to go. Left wing triple, high arcing 3-ball. Won't go for Beal, rebounded by McMinnville. This time it is Arzner who's going to take her time to bring this one up. Finds Summers on the left wing. Nice jab step into the lane. Blocked. Referee calls a foul. Looks like it was clean. That time, referee called a foul, and it will be Brooklyn Summers headed to the line.
Called out with the body, and anytime a referee sees that big arm swing, hard to not blow that whistle.
Makes the first one. And front iron on the second. Splits a pair that time. And now it's the Lions on the attack. Nice block. Looked like it was clean. Called a foul once again. That time it was a foul against Taylor Terry, the sophomore guard.
Giving the fan bases, same official, giving the fan bases both opportunities to yell at him.
Right. Got to make it fair, right? Sinks the first one. Reese Jordan, pretty solid first half for her. She had 8 points, so did Sophie Maxwell. And now Jordan looking to add on to her tally. Sinks a pair.
I really like this Jordan kid. She can shoot it. She plays really hard. Good defender.
She's a sharpshooter, that's for sure. Hits the deck, scramble for it. And Arzner picks it up. Puts it right back up and in from point-blank range. Hits it off the glass and in for 2.
Yeah, just what a really good player needs is a wide-open layup out of a scramble situation.
Now McMinnville up by 11. This time on the left wing is Maxwell. Spins around, right back to Maxwell. She finds Jordan, defended by Arzner. Pretty solid matchup here. 2 really good players. In the corner now is Beal. Finds Maxwell once again. Swinging the rock around the perimeter are the Lions with 6:45 left in this one. Grizz is with an 11-point lead. Tipped off of McMinnville last, that time off the fingertips of McManus. It will be Lions possession again.
As a really good defensive possession by McMinnville there. 2 seconds left on the shot clock to finish this thing off.
All right, they're going to have to get a shot off really quickly. Tips it back, corner 3-ball. Too strong, didn't hit the rim. So shot clock violation, and it was a really good play design.
Yeah.
That time she inbounded it, tipped it right back to Jordan in the corner.
Yeah.
But you know what? Unable to finish it, but it happens.
Yeah, great recognition and great execution both.
Right, and this time a quick turnover, and it's a jump ball, and it will be Grizzlies' possession. 51-40 the score. McMinnville with a comfortable 11-point lead with 6:34 left. Still plenty of time for the Lions to make a comeback.
Yeah, and they're just going to keep ratcheting this pressure up. They are not going to go away. They will keep scrapping and clawing. This team is a competitive group of kids. They're going to keep working just like that.
Great defensive pressure there. That time off the fingertips of Arzner, and it will be Lions possession with 6:30 left in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, and it's something that doesn't get talked about a lot, but one of the most important things about handling pressure is getting the first pass in where you want it.
Right.
It's going to be incumbent on McMinnville as the game goes to get that ball where they want it. Another great job.
Right. That time, that time West Linn scored, and then they got the ball right back. And then Grizzlies pick up a foul.
Yeah, they're pressuring inline to inline here. This is going to be a big challenge for McMinnville to handle this the rest of the way.
Lions down by 9, 51-42, 6:23 left in this game. It is West Linn against McMinnville, the diamond bracket of this Holiday Classic tournament. Entry pass deflected, and it will be out of bounds. Lions ball once again.
Great job by number 33. Long arms, getting those hands up, keeping that ball from being entered down into the post where Buse was fighting like crazy to get a post catch.
Right, and it'll be a timeout. Timeout this time, West Linn calling time as they trail by 9, 51-42 with 6:15 left in this game.
Yeah, it's really, really, really critical for West Linn to keep the pressure on and then take advantage of each possession that they get as the game gets shorter. And McMinnville, I promise you, he's talking about right now, when we have the ball out of bounds, this is what we're trying to do to get the ball in bounds, make sure we take care of it, get that first pass in bounds. Like that is critical.
Yeah, I think that one thing that McMinnville is trying to focus on right now is just retaining possession and getting quality shots, because they've been turning the ball over a lot because of West Linn's full court press. It's really been putting a lot of pressure on this McMinnville team.
Yeah, it's really not the only way, but a majority of the way that West Linn has scored today is off of McMinnville's turnovers and in those scramble situations.
Straightaway three ball, it's good. What a shot there from Piper Beal, drills the three. And now it's McManus with possession, being double teamed, plays it up ahead, no foul called. Arsner with it on this right wing. She is double teamed now. A beautiful ball across court all the way to Jensen. Tried to find the entry pass, interjected by West Linn. Now it is West Linn trying to find an answer, only down by 6 now with 5:40 left in this game. Into the lane now, kicks it out to Beal. All the way out to Jordan. Nice crossover. Thought about the three, instead passes it off for her teammate. Into the lane now, and that's going to be a traveling violation, that time against Sophie Maxwell, the 5'9" junior. Turnover.
Yeah, and a lot of times it's not the turnover in the backcourt that you get. It's getting into the front court and then getting reorganized. Last time McMinnville had 2 people in the exact same spot where they were trying to pass the ball, leading to a turnover in the half court as well, just not being organized at the end of it.
Right. And now West Linn bringing the double team once again. Nice work here from McMinnville. Riddle sticks with it, heaves up a tough shot, being double teamed in the painted area, turns it over, too strong. And now it's Jordan into the lane once again, double teamed, kicks it back out, straight away three ball. Yes, sir. It's good for Ayla Arnold. She drilled it.
And just like we talked about, it's a three-point game, right? That three-point line can change a game in a hurry.
Right, how the tables have turned. Now it's McManus, dribbled the ball, thought it was off of her foot, but instead it's off of West Linn, so it'll stay going that way, and it'll be McMinnville to catch a much-needed break. And right now, West Linn are on a run. Grizzlies to inbound. Summers with it on this right corner, into the area. Wow, a really unorthodox tough shot there from Arsner. Right wing triple, no good. Looked like a foul, no call. And now West Linn with a chance to shorten their deficit or potentially tie this one as they trail by 3, 51-48. 4:25 left in the game. Jordan directing her team, giving instructions. Hard drive into the lane. Right wing three, won't go. Rebound by Riddle.
That was great recognition by Jordan. She knew she had a mismatch and drove that thing in and got her teammate a wide open shot, just didn't knock it down.
Jensen, strong drive into the lane, almost stripped, and instead, they call a foul. Looked like she got ball first instead. Referee calls the foul, and Ayla Arnold, the junior, 5'10" junior, picks up the foul. And it will be McMinnville possession, as looks like Arsner is going to inbound this one with 4:08 left.
big possession for McMinnville here to get a basket.
Yeah, they only lead by 3, trying to extend that. Arsner with a tough shot, puts it right back up and in. Double team, but doesn't matter, she still made it.
Great execution. That was an underneath out of bounds play where she was the inbounder, threw it to the corner, stepped right into the post, got a post shot, missed it, but did get a rebound and put it back.
Right, it caught West Linn off guard for sure. Into the area now. Nice shot off the window, left-handed shot from that time. It was Buse who got it to go, and now it's Summers on the other end, puts it up, and the left-handed shot of her own is gold, 55-50. Now West Linn down by 5, 3:30 left, plenty of time left. Strong drive, put it up, no good, but Buse headed to the line.
Good job by Buse that time. Lane line drive, just put her shoulder into her defender and put the pressure on the referee to make a call. Some kids just have that knack of drawing contact, and
right.
Buse is one of those kids. I've watched her play multiple times, and
she's solid.
She's a very good player. Big time future ahead of her.
One of 3 Buses. You got number 21, Kyla Buse, the 5'9" sophomore. You got 5'8" sophomore, number 22, Kaylor Buse, and then you got 23, Kinley Buse, the freshman. So 3:29 left in this one. 55-50 the score, West Linn. Still trailing by 5.
And they don't put the fouls up on the board for the personal fouls, but I do believe that was Arsner's 5th foul, and I think she's out for the game.
I believe so. And that time, first free throw good.
That's a huge call at this point in time for McMinnville now to have to play the rest of the game without their star senior.
Yeah, arguably their best player. And now the Lions only down by 3, 55-52, 3:25 remaining. Nice pass up ahead to Summers. She's got plenty of space. Tried to play it inside. And Jordan grabbed it quickly. Nice pass ahead. He's got some time. Lions, nice spin move. Puts it up and in. The spin cycle. Up and in for 2. What a bucket there from Buse.
Yeah, that was. This is going to be opportunity now, playing without your one of the best players in the state of Oregon and clearly the best offensive player on your team.
Right, McManus got double teamed, and then Riddle put it up, and she was fouled, blocking foul called there, so she'll be headed to the line. Her team, the Grizzlies, with just a 1-point lead, they led by as much as 11 at one point. Now it's a 1-point game, 55-54. Some crucial free throws. First one, sinks it. One more shot for Riddle. 5'11", junior forward. She makes a pair.
Big free throws.
Really big time free throws for Riddle there with just under 3 minutes left. 57-54, pretty high scoring affair here. Lions against the Grizzlies. Left wing now is Buse. She's being double teamed by McManus and Summers, and referee calls a foul. This time, I believe it's going to be against McManus. Their 3rd team foul, and it'll be Jordan to inbound. And instead, they're going to switch it up and have, looks like, Arnold to inbound. So Arnold set to throw this one in. She found Balancifer. Now they're going to switch it around. Right back to Jordan. Seems like she's going to take her time now. 25 seconds left on the shot clock, but 2:35 left in the game. Her team, Lions, down by 3. Being double teamed. Lost a couple defenders. Put it up and in for 2 off the glass. Buse with a nice looking 2.
Yeah, good job attacking the zone. Not just being content with taking a 3, driving that thing into a gap and getting a layup.
Yeah, that time Summers dished it to Riddle, and she got swatted out of bounds. 57-56. This game is unreal, really close right now. And now on the left wing is Terry. Into the lane now. Riddle misses it once again, and now it's Jordan with some time on her hands. 2:10 on the clock, 30 seconds on the shot clock. Lions trail by 1. Yeah, thought about the open 3.
With Arsner out, someone else from McMinnville is going to have to step up and make shots as the game goes.
Yeah, that's a big blow for them, for her to be out. And now, West Linn with a lead, 58-57. That time it was Jordan that put it up and in for 2, and 1:45 on the clock. McMinnville, they need to answer now. For a majority of this game, it was the Grizzlies that were leading, and now it's the Lions. So a couple shoves, no calls, and instead it's going to be Balancifer with it. Wow.
That would look like rugby there for a second, and the referee just swallowed the whistle and let him play.
It looked like a double foul, but unsure who got fouled first that time. And that time it's a scramble forward in the middle. Jump ball, referee calls Lions ball. So right now, West Linn, they can take a deep breath and exhale. They lead 58-57, 119. They're desperately trying to hold on to this lead and potentially extend it. Jordan to inbound, and she finds Buse. Buse, blocking foul against Jensen. Fourth team foul. Not in the bonus yet. It'll be on the floor for Jordan and co.
Next foul for either team puts them in the bonus.
That's right. 1:16 on the clock in this fourth and final quarter, 57-58. Lions with a lead into the lane. Strong take, puts it up, won't go. Good rebound there from the Grizzlies, but Lions, they have that full court press going on, lots of pressure. And now it's McManus, finally crosses the timeline, 1 minute remaining. McMinnville looking for an answer. As we mentioned previously, one of their best players, Macy Arsner, out of the game, got fouled out. 46 seconds left. McManus hands it off. Jensen thought about the three, picked up her dribble instead, into the paint, and it rims in for Summers. So a big-time bucket for Brooklyn Summers to put her team, McMinnville, up by one, 59-58, 30 seconds left. What a game.
Yeah, great patience by McMinnville to finally get that ball down inside. Now incumbent upon him to get a stop here.
Oh, she tipped it, and now Lions stick with it with possession once again, and almost over and back. Instead, it's Beal who finds Buse. Right back to Beal, and they're going to call time. So West Linn going to talk things over. Coach Cates wants to discuss what to do here with just 12 seconds left. You know, you got West Linn with possession down by one, 59-58. If you're West Linn, what do you do here, Anthony?
I get the ball into hands of Case and let her go make or Jordan. Both of them have done a great job of getting to the paint today. What you don't want to do is just move the ball around the perimeter and settle for a three. It'd be interesting to see if McMinnville stays in the zone like they have been since Arsner went out of the game, or if they come out and play man-to-man. But if the shot goes up early, then 3 or 4 seconds left, and that shot goes up, there's still offensive rebounding potential, so you got to block out and get a rebound too. Interesting to see how this plays out.
Yeah, it should be really interesting to see how it plays out. West Linn, as you mentioned, most likely going to give this one to either Jordan or maybe Buse. Just depends on what they want to run for this play design. They got lots of options. 59-58, coming down to the wire here. West Linn, chance to win the game or potentially take the lead depending on when they elect to take a shot. My guess is they'll probably shoot it with something like 4 or 5 seconds left.
Yeah, I think you want to shoot it early enough that you get a good shot, but also with the opportunity to get an offensive rebound. It looks like McMinnville's coming out man-to-man.
Right, Jordan to inbound, and she finds Buse. Buse with it with just 7 seconds on the clock. Spins around into the lane, no foul call, and instead, West Linn, they're going to have to foul with 4 seconds remaining. Yeah, and it's going to be 1-on-1.
And West Linn did. They got the ball into Buse's hands at the top of the key, and she went and put the ball on the floor. Great help from the entire McMinnville team, and got a hand on that thing. Still time, though, for West Linn.
Right.
4 seconds is not an eternity, but it's plenty of time to get a good shot.
Right, and right there, McManus misses the first free throw. Instead of a 1-on-1, it actually is 2 shots, so it was a foul against number 11. That time it was Jordan picked up the foul. So splits a pair. That time, Riley McManus splits a pair. They're going to have to go quickly. No timeouts left. Going to have to get a shot off for the win, and it's good! West Linn, it's for 2. So that time, it's going to be, so it's just 2. Interested to see, it's a tie game, so instead, we're going to go to OT.
Free basketball.
Free basketball.
Yeah, that's a great play. 4 seconds is plenty of time to go get a good shot.
Wow.
She was patient with it. A lot of times you see kids lose track of time. They're not sure what they're going to do. She knew where
Right.
she needed to get to and how much time she had to get there, got to that spot, and made a really, really, really tough shot.
That was a really tough shot contested. So we're going to OT, as you mentioned, free basketball. And, you know, since she split a pair, that really did change the trajectory of this game. It was McManus who was fouled. She missed the first one, made the second. And, you know, that gave the Grizzlies a 2-point lead. And it was, I believe it was Buse who came down the lane and got that shot off just at the buzzer, at the death of the clock. So we're going to OT, 4-minute OT. And this really could go either way. West Linn and McMinnville, two really talented teams. I'm interested to see how this one plays out.
Yeah, McMinnville needs to take care of the basketball. West Linn's pressure is not going to go away. And having Arthur on the bench takes away one of your key ball handlers and ability to be strong with the basketball. So taking care of the ball is going to be critical. They got him facing the wrong directions here right now.
Yeah.
We don't switch ends. We don't switch ends. There we go.
That's right.
There we go.
Referees finally figuring it out, and they have figured it out. 4 minutes. 4 more minutes of free basketball. West Linn against McMinnville. I'm Jack McArthur alongside Anthony Levrets, and West Linn wins the tip. So 60-60 after 4, and now we're going to OT. Deep three ball won't go. Summers, strong rebound, and she's hounded. Strong foul there from Arnold. She can't believe it. And it'll be on the floor. Grizzlies to inbound.
And that's her 5th as well. So one of those really good shooters for West Linn. Just losing track of herself there for a second, swiping down on it, and she didn't think she committed the foul, but when you swipe down like that in front of an official, it just gives them an opportunity to blow that whistle.
So in the bonus are both teams, I believe. So it will be Summers to take 2 free throws. Makes the first one to give her team an early overtime lead. Still plenty more to play. This could go either way. Summers splits a pair. Makes the first, misses the second. 3:40 left in this OT. West Linn, Buse on the drive. Maxwell back out to Beal. Here comes Jordan on the left wing, defended by McManus. Swings it around. This time Beal lost possession of the ball.
Yeah, just swinging the ball around that zone. Never got that ball inside that zone. Good job by McMinnville with active hands when they got the opportunity.
Now it's Summers with it on the right wing, trying to do something with it. And she finds Terry. Back to McManus. Straightaway 3 ball. It's short. Air ball there from Jensen, and just over 3 minutes left in this OT. 61-60 the score.
I think she kind of got caught in whether or not she was going to pass it or shoot it mid-shot. She
Right.
had a post open and kind of thought I might better pass it, and then shot it at the end. Kind of threw that one off a little bit.
Grizzlies with a 1.61-60 lead, 2:55 left. Corner 3 ball, the lefty. Front iron, no good for Maxwell. Goes out of bounds. It will be Grizzlies' ball.
Again, West Linn just moving the ball around the perimeter. They want to get that ball into the high post. Those threes become a lot easier when you get that ball into the high post.
McMinnville going to have to inbound this one soon, and they finally do so. McManus with it being double teamed in the backcourt. She's going to have to get across the halfway line. She finally does. Weaves her way through traffic. Riddle into the paint. Now it's Summers being double teamed, puts it up and in.
That was a big time play by Summers. That great catch, good patience, got her feet underneath her and went up with a strong finish. That was a great play.
Absolutely. Super strong finish there. And now it is Jordan, right wing triple. And it won't go for Balanceifer. 2 players hit the deck. And it will be a jump ball.
Again, another possession for West Linn against the zone where the ball just moves around the perimeter and ends up being a contested 3. At some point in time, you want to get that ball inside against that zone.
McMinnville with a 1-possession 3-point lead with 2:12 left in this OT. Summers with it, hands it off. Now it's McManus, the one-handed pass, almost stolen. Summers into the lane, puts it up, and it's a charge. Referee calls a charge against McMinnville. It's going the other way, Anthony.
Yeah. kid stepped in to take it, and referee had to make a decision if it was a block charge. I know the block charge is one of the hardest calls to make, but
it is.
That's a tough one for McMinnville.
Yeah, McMinnville, really, really tough one for them to swallow there, and the Lions catch a big break. They trail by 3 with just under 2 minutes left in this OT. And now Jordan, she's fouled, was double teamed, and you know what? Jensen can't believe it.
Well, they got the ball into the high post instead of just moving the ball around the perimeter against the zone. And it's just amazing when you get that ball into the high post, good things seem to happen. Move a ball around the perimeter, you end up taking contested threes. Opportunity at the free throw line.
2 free shots for Jordan. Sinks the first one. Lions down by 2 now, 63-61. Very high scoring game. It definitely has been an interesting game. Grizzlies started off strong. They had a pretty strong first half. They led by 8 at the half, and they led by as much as 11, and now we're in OT. And it's a 1-point game. Foul against, that time against the Lions. So it will be McMinnville headed to the line. They lead by 163-62. 1:46 left in this OT. If you're just joining us, I'm Jack McArthur alongside Anthony Levrets. You're watching Oregon Sports Beat. It's the Holiday Classic. Plenty of brackets, plenty more games to come. This one is the Diamond bracket. And that time, Taylor Terry makes the first one.
Yeah, and Westland continues to pressure. They want to play without fouling. They don't need to foul right now. Opportunity for McMinnville to get 2 from the free throw line.
It looked like a lane violation there, but it didn't matter because she made them both. 65-62 the score. Lions need to answer. Not right away. Still got 25 seconds left on the shot clock. 1:35 to play. Into the area. Deflected off the hands of Jordan. And now it's Jensen being double teamed, and it's a timeout, a strategical timeout there called by McMinnville.
Yeah, it's a great timeout. The trap was coming. I think they were going to break it, but great time to call timeout. Get yourself organized. Make sure you get the ball inbounds here. So that's going to be the first thing that they're talking about. West Linn is going to be doing everything they can to deny and trap when that thing comes in. McMinnville on the other side of that is doing everything they can right now. Let's get the ball in. We got to get it inbounds.
Yeah,
we got to get it inbounds, and we've got it. We have to possess it. And then what do we do after that? And everything comes from there. But it's one of those things we don't talk about it a lot. It's not a sexy thing to talk about basketball. But inbounding the ball against pressure is critical to being able to be organized in your entire offensive possession.
Yeah, it's crucial. Yeah, just inbounding the balls. Just sometimes it can be difficult. You know, earlier today we saw Arsner step on the end line, and it was an automatic turnover, and she got fouled out. That's one of McMinnville's best players, as we mentioned previously, University of Pitt commit. And now it's 65-62, 3-point game with 1:26 left. Another quick shout out to one of our sponsors. She Flies is more than an initiative. It's a movement to keep girls and women active and confident through sports. From empowering young athletes to supporting women coaches, She Flies is shaping the future of sports for everybody. Let's make sure every girl knows she belongs in the game. Visit sheflies.org to get involved and help make a difference today. It will be McMinnville ball.
Great job by McMinnville. Get it in. They get it back to their point guard, and now they can be organized.
Now it's Summers with it. McManus with the ball. 1:10 on the clock. Her team, the Grizzlies, up by 3. Oh, what a turn. Can't you keep it in bounds? Unable to do so. Goes out of bounds off Summers' last. Lions catch a much-needed break. Down by 3 with 1:03 left.
He was trying to execute that same play they did in the first half to get a elbow ISO, and spacing just was a little bit messed up for her.
Now it's Beal with it. The entry pass to Buse, puts it up, won't go, but 2 shots. She's headed to the charity stripe with 52 seconds left. A chance to shorten this deficit.
Yeah, Buse has got a motor. She plays so hard at both ends of the floor, plays hard defensively, drives to the basket hard. She's a heck of a player and fun to watch.
She's really fast. Buse, one of 3 sisters, Carla Buse, Kayla Buse, and Kinley Buse. And at that time, it was Kayla Buse at the line. So she misses a pair. And now it's McMinnville with possession.
West Linn still in that all-out press, deny with the center fielder behind it. Great job getting the ball inbounds.
Right, nice pass, entry pass there. That time McManus was shoved, so since both teams were in the bonus, she'll be headed to the line. And you know what, if you're West Linn, that's one thing that you don't want to do when you're down by one possession is foul. But it does happen. You know, they're really an aggressive team. They've been double teaming, even triple teaming a lot, and both teams really bringing this full court press. So you're bound to foul sooner or later if you're doing a full court press.
Yeah, and I think they're in a situation right now where they're just in all sellout trying to get the ball right. And sometimes you run through a passing lane trying to get a steal, you're going to commit a foul. But incumbent upon McMinnville to take advantage of the opportunities at the free throw line.
Yep, and that time McManus sank the first free throw, set to take one more after this timeout. And right now, they lead by 4. West Linn trails 66-62 with 50 seconds left in this OT.
Yeah, plenty of time for West Linn. There's no panic. They didn't panic in regulation, right? They had the ball with 4.2 seconds left,
right,
94 feet away from the basket, and figured out a way to get a hoop and score. They're not going to panic. They're going to keep playing hard. And McMinnville stops and rebounds. You got to get a stop and a rebound, and take care of the basketball.
Right.
West Linn just continuing to do what they're doing, apply pressure, and see if they can get a. Depending on how much they're down, do they need threes? Do they want to just keep taking twos? What's the strategy there? But that also depends on the time and the score.
Right, yeah, 50 seconds remaining, 66-62. Grizzlies with a 2-possession lead, trying to extend this 4-point lead as they have McManus set to take one more free throw in a crucial spot. McManus at the line, trying to extend the Grizzlies' lead. She does so.
Yeah, cool up there, just stepped up, knocked it down.
Cool, calm, and collected, absolutely. 45 seconds remaining in this OT, 65-62 the score. Lions need a bucket quickly. Here comes Jordan, puts it up, fouled hard. She'll be headed to the line for 2. They desperately need these 2 free throws.
Yeah, I really like that offensive possession for West Linn. Again, no panic. They got into their spots, and then they got the ball to the high post. McMinnville did a great job staying on shooters on the perimeter, not sucking back down into the paint, and she went and made a play.
Right. And that time Jordan sinks the first one, and it'll be Maxwell entering the game, replacing number 23, Kinley Buse, the freshman. So, big time shot here. And she rattles it in. So, Jordan makes a pair to make it a 3-point game with 35 seconds left. A 3 to 4 second shot game clock differential. Lions desperately need a stop badly here. Now it's McManus with possession, finds Summers. Pretty good defensive pressure, no foul has come yet.
Been really impressed with Riley McManus and her ability to handle this pressure, move the ball.
Looks like a player got shoved out of bounds, no call that time, and it'll, thankfully for the Grizzlies, they stick with possession with 11 seconds remaining. 4-second shot game clock differential, 7 seconds on the clock. It looks like we got another timeout, full time.
And West Linn chose not to foul on that possession. The difference being that you have to have a 3, down 3 if they get a stop and a rebound here.
Right.
So interesting just to see how coaches think about these things at the end of a game. West Linn choosing not to foul, but they've been here in this situation before.
Right, as we mentioned previously, Grizzlies led by as much as 11 points, and then we went to OT after Kayla Buse made that clutch game-tying shot at the death of the clock at the buzzer, and that sent it to the 4-minute OT, and that's where we're at right now. 11 seconds left in this overtime, 67-64 the score. West Linn, they're gonna need a stop here.
They're looking for a turnover, right?
Looking for a quick turnover.
Yeah, and what they want to do is they're probably going to switch every single screen on this inbounds, look and deny and get a tip away and get something in transition early. McMinnville right now, what's our best play underneath out of bounds to make sure we get this ball inbounds and that we secure possession? Critical component of this, and it's stuff that you practice every single day.
Right. Well, here it is. Grizzlies inbounding the ball. They lead by 3.
Beautiful execution.
Great inbounds there, and there is the foul. 2 shots for McManus once again. Earlier, she split a pair. 8 seconds left now. If you're the Lions, you need her to miss both of these just so you have a chance to tie the game. But if she does make one, you could always get a quick bucket, potentially. We'll just see how this one plays out. McManus at the line. Her team, the Grizzlies, up by 4 now, 68-64 with 8 seconds remaining.
Yeah, that was a beautiful inbounds play. They did not screen at all. They lifted everybody out of the paint and let Riley McManus cut to the basketball to get a catch. That is well executed, well drawn up. Great job by McMinnville staff and the players executing.
Yeah, they executed that one perfectly, and then West Linn had to foul at that point, and they fouled, and then McManus drilled a pair. So 69-64 the score, 5-point lead for McMinnville with one of their best players out right now because she's fouled out, Macy Arsner, and they've still been looking pretty strong.
Yeah, I want to, those types of situations, you're playing without your best player. This is such a great learning opportunity for both of these teams.
Right.
Playing from behind West Linn, you know, whether they win or lose this game, they're going to be able to draw back on this. Like, they've been resilient. They were down. They came back. They got it into overtime. And then on the McMinnville side, playing without their star player, one of the best players in the state of Oregon, and really competing without her, and then needing a critical execution to take place down the stretch. They call timeout, they draw something up, and I'm sure they've worked on it in practice, but beautifully executed to put them in position to win this game.
Right. West Linn Lions set to inbound this one. 8 seconds remaining. They trail by 5. They need a quick bucket. 5 seconds. Got to shoot it right here. And the shot is no good from Reese Jordan. And that's going to do it for this game between West Linn and McMinnville. Final score 69-64. And the Lions lose to the Grizzlies. What a game.
Yeah, it was a really good game. Really well coached. Players playing really hard for a third game in a tournament. Super fun to watch. And both of these teams I expect to be seeing playing in March.
Any more final thoughts, Anthony?
Just really, it's great to watch the level of high school girls basketball here in the state. Really good players on both sides. And for people who haven't gone out and watched your local high school basketball team play, there's some really good players and some really good teams to go out and watch.
Absolutely. Well, what a game here at Lincoln High School for the Holiday Classic. 69-64, the McMinnville Grizzlies defeat the West Linn Lions. That's going to do it for this game, but we will be right back momentarily after the short break. Coming up next, Union against Wells for the Pearl final of the Holiday Classic here at Lincoln High School. You've been watching Oregon Sports Beat. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.